Hey yo, what's up everybody? It's B Militant, and today I'm kind of sick, man. So I apologize if I'm gonna be coughing and stuff like that. But today's video is going to be about the Redskins Lions game. I actually went to the game. I was a lot of people are downtrodden on what RG3 and the first offensive line did. But hey, first thing I take away from the Lions-Redskins game is that the Lions have a pretty scary defensive line, man. Even though they didn't have Haloti Ngata in there, I don't think it matters. I think they will probably even play better without Haloti Ngata on their defensive line. Whoever they started that night, they look on point. But like I said, I went to the game. In last week's video, I even predicted exactly what happened. I said, I think the Lions starters are going to look a little bit better than ours. But right when we switched from starters to second and third string, I thought we were just going to pull off and we were going to win the game. That's exactly what happened. As soon as our second and third string came in, there was no contest, which is kind of exciting, man. I know preseason doesn't mean anything, but what it does mean is we have depth. That's what the preseason is to see our depth versus other teams. And people always say, oh, it's only preseason, it doesn't matter, this or that. We have to realize, man, these are teams full of people who are trying to make their dreams come true and play well in the NFL and get a job on a roster. And so far versus the Bengals and the Browns and the Lions, man, our young guys are stepping up. They are showing they want to be in the game. And as for RG3, obviously our offensive line looked terrible. Even Scherf looked terrible. Morgan Moses looked not good. But Will Smith or whoever was playing left tackle, man. God, that guy, he's cut, dude. That guy, single-handedly, at least twice, he gave up sacks on RG3 and let RG3 get hurt. Or hit. I mean, at least twice. Personally, his fault. I don't know why Trent Williams wasn't playing, but he's playing tomorrow against the Ravens. I'm going to the Redskins-Ravens game, so that's why I'm trying to get better. I'm kind of sick right now. I'm trying to get better so I can scream like fucking crazy tomorrow when I'm there at the game. It's going to be fun. I actually think it's going to be somewhat similar. I think RG3 is going to be decent tomorrow. Actually, you know what? I think tomorrow RG3 is going to look like he did versus the Lions, or he's going to look really fucking good tomorrow. The Ravens just got stomped by the Eagles. Hopefully the key to the next game is if we start off good right away versus the Ravens, I think we got the game in the bag because I think they're going to start thinking in the back of their head, hey, we're about to get our ass kicked like we did last week. But if we start off slow and let them dominate us at the beginning, then it's going to be a hard day for us. But I don't know. I'm talking about that because this is the Lions-Redskins video. But our offensive line looked bad. RG3, he somewhat looks lost sometimes. He doesn't look like himself. I don't think, and everyone's always like, oh, RG3 is afraid to get hurt. He's afraid to get hit. I don't think that's what it is, man. I don't think RG3 is afraid to get hit. He takes hit. He runs the ball still. He gives himself up to get hit. I just think RG3 just looks lost still sometimes. And obviously a good amount of the sacks and hits he took was on the offensive line. At first, now there's people coming around and saying that, but at first a lot of people were just pinning it all on RG3 like what happens all the time. But also, it's not the offensive line's fault that RG3 tried to take off and run with the ball, and he fumbled it. You know, it's not the offensive line's fault. And I was at the game, man. And I'm a huge I love RG3, but I also am a huge fan of Kirk Cousins. And man, when RG3 went down to the fucking ground, dude, I was just like, get the fuck up, dude. What the fuck are you doing, man? You're being a fucking baby. Like, I've been to a bunch of games and seen RG3 play and everything. All of our other fucking quarterbacks, they take a fucking hit and they get the fuck up. RG3 fucking was on the field, on the grounds, like, I thought he was about to get carted off. I thought something terrible fucking happened to him. I thought his career just ended by the time that he took laying on the fucking ground and acting like a fucking woman. But hey, I love it. RG3 is a good dude. I don't know. And then there's all these articles about, oh, the offensive line hates RG3 and just that. I don't believe all that, dude. I don't know why it's the Redskins that everyone always has, even though when there's no controversy really going on within the Redskins organization, besides them not playing to their full potential, there's always got to be all these fucking articles. Oh, the offensive line hates RG3 and wants him to get hurt. Gruden hates RG3 and wants him to get hurt. That's why he left him out there in the fucking game. No, we left RG3 out there in that game because he hasn't shown us any improvements from last year. And what are we going to do? Go into this season with RG3 looking like he did last year, the past 2 years, without any improvement? We just got a new quarterback coach specifically to help him. I know Gruden's probably trying to help him. Yeah, maybe Gruden wants a pocket passer, and maybe Gruden wants to try to make RG3 a better pocket passer. And, you know, he's not calling all these rollouts and shit like that where RG3 could get hurt. But RG3 just doesn't look that convincing for us to have a good fucking year. So I would have just been like Gruden. I would have left RG3 in the entire fucking game if it took to the end of the fourth quarter for him and our offensive or in our first starters. I would have left all of them in on the offense until we had a impressive drive, until they got some confidence. That's what the preseason is about. If RG3 goes out there, you know, the first quarter and a half or whatever, scores no points, just gets pummeled over and over, what are we gonna do? We need to go out there and show them that we can. They need to get some confidence, man. So all this bullshit about Gruden wants them to get hurt, no, man, that's not. No way. We just need to if we didn't go out there and prove anything, we're setting ourselves up to look exactly the same way we did last year. And if RG3 doesn't look good tomorrow against the Ravens, I am all for Kirk Cousins playing the last preseason game with our starters just to see what he looks like. Because everyone always wants to say, hey, Kirk Cousins, he looks good versus, you know, second and third string. But hey, that's why we need to, and I'm not even talking about RG3. We don't need just only RG3 to play with the starters. I think there's some guys in the second and third string that they need to be bumped up, and let's see what the fuck they can do with our first string in preseason, man. So far, Chris Culliver, I was at the game. I didn't really get to watch it like everyone else did on television, but I haven't seen shit from Chris Culliver. But I don't know. We'll see. This video is coming to an end, so let me run some things down real quick. Martrell Spate, I was at the game. This motherfucker is like a new London Fletcher. This dude, he may not be a very good cover versus the pass type of guy, but, and also the Redskins, they keep missing tackles. Chris Culliver keeps missing fucking tackles, but the good thing about our defense is everyone's swarming to the ball. That's good. And our guys are pretty fast. You know, now that we have Robinson, he's fast. All of our guys are flying to the ball, which is good. Even though we're not getting those first tackles, we're gang tackling. And everyone's like holding up the other guys. And Martrell Spite just hammered some dude, man. And as soon as I jumped out of my fucking seat, dude, it was amazing. Martrell Spite, dude, if he's playing special teams or even versus the Ravens or whatever in the preseason, watch out for that dude. He's not afraid to hurt someone. And yeah, I haven't been uploading stuff because I've been sick, and I've been trying to make some more stuff for the channel. Like I made this intro. I think the intro is too long. It's not finished. Let me know what you guys think. I'm going to make an outro and all that stuff. But I'm B Militant. Peace out.